We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from the Steel City. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He will have a Steelers first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hey, smash Bronco!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Howe. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd. Now a loose football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's to Waddle again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace.
Burrow. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing is Howell. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Here's Howell. He's going to look downfield once again.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To throw is Howell. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw with Howell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
This one intercepted. First and 10.
70 range, 70 range. 18, rock, 18, rock, take go.
Howell. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Back to throw. Howell. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 1, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's complete to all the tight end. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's Austin to return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Trap 60. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Howe. His throw left side is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Come on, set, Cowboy 80.
They put Wilson in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers take a 10-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They go play action for Burrow. That's hard! And he will score! Jalen Waddle, touchdown Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Howell out of the pistol. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Howell. To the left side, he's got Njoku. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. pressured too much, and he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Gun. Got.
Up the middle they go. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Here we go.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
The crowd making their presence felt.
Just set.
This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. They put Wilson in motion. Here's Howell. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Howell. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Come on. Set. Warrior 70. Set, go.
To throw is Howell. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. His throw, a good one. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Howell. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
They'll throw with Howell. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch,
Here we go.
but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Got it. 12. 12.
Throwing is Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now it's Howe. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is
and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This one complete to Washington. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Steelers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Howell has everyone set as they go for two here. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
I'm wondering. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Third and long. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road.